Yo, yo, welcome to Rad Titan. We're here today to do a review of the Terrax the Tamer. So this is by ATF1, this is a custom piece. We're going to go through and let you know what we think, so keep watching.
Yo, like Alex was saying, we're taking on Terrax the Tamer. I think actually as well, he's called something else. He's called...
Terrax the Titillator.
No, it's not Terrax. It's like Telios or something else, and it's the Terrible or the something like that as well.
Oh yeah, I saw, I think it was...
On the box, it has the proper name. It's not...
But no, one of the guys, he did it, and it was the guy who just got banned.
Who? Yeah, Evan.
Evan.
I'm going to put him back in. I miss him already.
Well, I brought him back in the first time. I told him just fucking behave yourself, and he still didn't.
Yeah. He doesn't. Anyway, he's having fun. So this is a fan art piece. This is part of their Cosmic line. So this is ATF1 Cosmic line. They're doing all kinds of magic up there. They you know what they're doing, the Firewalker, or you know who's the
Airwalker.
Guy? Airwalker, yeah.
And then there's Firelord.
Firelord. They're doing the Herald. Whoever the Herald is with the big stick, they're doing, and then they're going to do Morg.
Firelord.
Yeah, it might be. You want to be paying attention, really, because this is a bit your remit. You should have really got this. You really needed this one, to be fair. So this, if you don't know who Terrax the Tamer is, he's one of the heralds of Galactus. He's pretty brutal and ruthless. He has control over like the geology of a planet, so he can control like rocks and stuff. He can basically break planets up and hurl meteors at you and stuff like that. He can control rocks, so he's pretty badass, to be honest. And he is actually his construction. He looks like stone. I did have the original Bowen Designs piece, which I've loved, and I've had it twice. Actually, I've owned it twice. But when this came in,
nice
I had to be like, yeah, I'll move that one.
Nice piece of nice little chrome on the axe. I actually was quite aware of Terrax from early on in my kind of comic collecting. I mean, we started collecting comics in the kind of probably early 90s,
yeah.
And he came about in Silver Surfer around then. Him and kind of Morg. He killed Morg, I think.
He might have done. Yeah,
I think he does. Morg.
He gets killed by the Red Hulk as well.
Yeah, but that's a weird story. That's like
it's weird for him because he's the only one who doesn't get brought back.
No, but that Red Hulk story is like one of those kind of...
It's not really what if. I know what you're saying.
No, but it's like a weird kind of story that doesn't really matter because, yeah, everyone gets
matters
back.
to him.
Well,
he's the only one who doesn't come back. So, yeah. But anyway, he's like pretty cool, you know, and he's got this badass sort of look. The statue as it comes, you get the base, you get the figure, all one piece. Both gauntlets are separate, and then the axe is in one of the hands as well. And I think the axe comes in two parts. And then you get two portraits. I'm only displaying this one at the moment. I'll share pictures of the other one, which is basically him where we show baring his teeth. She's one. Yeah, anyway, he's baring his teeth in it. It's a great portrait. There's nothing wrong with it, but I really like this stern sort of...
Can I start like negative, because there's like loads of positive. First of all, I love this statue. There's two things. One's really minor, which is like a bit of oversprayed, like here, and like these kind of shoulder pads onto the shoulder. That doesn't bother me that much, but it's just like negative because I'm trying to clutch at straws and find things here.
There's no fucking paint on his shoulders. Where?
Like up there, in there.
Up right at the joint?
Yes.
I'll shove it up your vagina. What's the matter with you?
That's why I say I'm clutching at straws. But the other thing I don't like the colour used on this.
The only thing that's negative of the statue, get it out of the way, is that I was disappointed with the feel of the base. It has that tambourine feeling, which I fucking hate. It's
like
the only
Sub-Zero
issue.
1/3 ones.
This is definitely not a one you want to do that with the figure, because you will literally smash it. You need to take care of this.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's fucking ace.
Well, that's what I'm saying before you get defensive.
I'm not defensive. Your stuff's bullshit. This is nothing. And
that I don't like.
That's
that's
a preference. Nah, it's nothing.
Chill the fucking beans.
Nothing.
That's what I'm saying to you. Is before I get onto it, because I love the statue, that's the only thing I...
Yeah, you would try to find.
I would want
this is what Alex does when it's not.
I would want to repaint that.
What, to what?
Even if it was like black, I mean, might just sort of break up a bit. But then to move on from it, the rest of it like is great. I mean, the craters on here are really good. But the way that the kind of red kind of speckle's been done, I actually thought, because we just did I don't know which one we posted. We just did the king shark, and they have like a green moss which has been kind of put on afterwards. And I actually thought that the red would be like that. It was actually raised, but it actually painted really well.
When I first got this actually sold me on the ATF crew. When I got this, I had a crack in my base, and they sent me out another base replacement. No quibble, no nonsense, no problems, no nothing. Quibble. Yeah, no quibble. No quibble. No quibble, no quibble. It's all good. They sent it out to me. There was no issues at all. And actually, the red on this paint is much more than the other one was. The other one was a lot lighter, a lighter grey. So I was actually, when I got it and I unboxed, I was like, oh, this is better. I like this more. But you always get that little deviation in there.
Well, it's factory painted and it's separate, yeah.
So the edition size on this is really low. I think it's around about 30 as well. You know, I love the sort of, again, like I was telling you, the separations in the sculpt of the boots and bits and pieces and the way this comes down. Yeah. I love the rock effect. I mean, this actually is the closest to stone looking thing I've ever seen. Well, it is like a stone man.
We're going to go for the boots and then work our way up.
You can do. I like this little part of the metallic separation here. It breaks up the boot quite nicely and it catches the light really well.
Yeah, and then you've got the great kind of leather part of the back with all the kind of black detailing on there. It's done really well.
This makes you want to touch it, this, to see if it's stone.
The metal there, yeah. The metallic-y look here. Yeah, it's all really good. But as you say, yeah, that's one way to work our way up, is when you then look into the like the thigh, and it's got all the pores of the stone.
It's wicked.
It's done really well. And it's really good. I actually think his rock look is done better than the base. The base isn't done bad.
Yeah, I get you, yeah.
The base looks like a crater, like a moon or whatever. But he has that look of like concrete where you get the bubbles.
It looks like stone. It's really well painted. It's really well sculpted.
I hope it picks up on camera. I really do.
And then you've got this. Like this is the part you get into the belt, and then you've got these parts. See these like bits. Like they're all separate.
Yeah.
They don't merge into each other. They overlap and they're sculpted in. You can like get your finger underneath the straps under there and around the back. Really love the way they do that.
Under here, you can like slide a credit card under or something.
Yeah, exactly. You've got like layers of armor upon armor. I love the way they do that. Yeah, I like I like his build. I like the physique of him. You can see his triceps, his biceps, his radial brachialis, his delts. You can see all the muscles, but he's got a thickness to him. He's got a thickness to the heads and of the muscles, which just give him a very powerful and intimidating look. And then he's got that dark side, sort of almost dark side like portrait. Everyone says to me it's like a dark side. Yeah. But he just looks fantastic. That like almost armoured beard thing going on underneath.
Is this like, I don't think I've ever seen another quarter scale Terrax.
Yeah. And it's going to be impossible to beat. Honestly, don't even try. You are the only. If I was to say anything, is like you could probably argue I would like a Chromax, but then part of me is like I don't. Yeah. Because this will last and that won't. Chrome, I don't care how well it's done. I don't care who's done it. It flakes, it bubbles, it wears, it tarnishes. So you don't want it. I don't want chrome on any of my stuff.
Great battle damage here as well on the back.
I like the
chips and all the things going on there. All done really, really well. With the shoulder pads.
Fucking top
scuffs on the shoulder pads. Scuffs on the. We need to learn what that's called. Like sort of scuffs on
girdle. Is it a girdle?
No, it's really not a girdle. All scuffs on his face, on the chin guard,
and they're all sculpted in. Yeah. The damage is all like chipped and cracked into the actual piece itself, which is just fantastic. This is really, really top. This is proper business.
Kind of the pieces you've got in. I mean, I like the King Shark for the art side of things, but it's not something I would ever own.
Yeah, but this you've got nostalgia for. That's why.
Yeah, like the Juggernaut as well. Okay, yeah, but this, I would have this in my collection tomorrow. I'll take it now. I'll literally walk out of it now. Keep my lights.
I think you'd feel the same about Ronin. I think Ronin and this would, but that's just a bit of you. It's your style. It's that surfer, that cosmic that's got it.
This over Ronin, I think, for the character appreciation.
Oh yeah, Ronin's really nice piece though.
And then the Thanos as well.
But I mean, as far as this goes, this is as good as it gets. When you talk about nailing the character and making it quality and just getting the pose right. All of them elements is 10s all across the board. The only, like I said, the only real negative.
Does his head come off easy?
Yeah, you can take it. It's like
I don't know. Sometimes.
No, actually, it's a firm magnet on there.
Okay, I didn't want to do it myself. You don't have to.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, so.
I'm not going to.
No, I just wanted to.
It's fucking hard. I ain't pulling it off. But yeah, it's in terms of like things like that, it's it's as good as it gets. Like I said, my only quibble is the fact that the base is a little hollow. It's too hollow. Something with this big character in it, you really need something a little bit more industrial.
Yeah.
Industrious is probably the better word. But he's got like quite unique sculpting features as well. He's got quite long. His biceps are quite long-headed biceps, which is cool. He ain't got that short sort of peaked arm. He's got a long fat muscle. But it's really his top bollocks. This is top banana stuff. So
nice.
Well done. A cracking piece.
I do like this one.
Let us know what you think about it, and let us know in the comments below. This is true fan art for me, because this is a character no fucker's going to touch. No one's going to touch it.
The same as King Shark.
And that's what you want.
Yeah.
This is why they're so good. It's why I buy so much of their stuff. It's because there's characters that know, like they're doing a morgue. Nobody's doing that.
No one's doing morgue.
No one's doing that. They're doing a.
No one's doing a Hulk Hogan, burnt Hulk Hogan.
Oh, you got to have a moldy Hulk Hogan in your collection with the old hair, the baldness. I'm definitely getting a morgue. I'm all up in that.
What are you going to do with all these big pieces?
Don't ask me questions like that. I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know. But I just feel at the moment that when there's pieces like this that you want, you should get them now. Even if you can't display everything, I just feel you want to get it now rather than retrospectively try. I mean, this Terrax now is well expensive.
Yeah,
these are selling for $3 grand. You can't. It's really hard to get now. This was like $1,100 or something.
Was there only one type of this? Because I know sometimes they do more than one type of other stuff. Okay,
so it's one with the two heads. There's no other thing. He may revisit, but I doubt it. I don't think it will be done in a while. He's got so many to do that he wants to do first. So this is one of them ones. It will cost you an arm and a leg now. Same as King Shark. They've just gone skyrocket through the roof. So I thought to myself, this is the opportunity to get on the ground floor and get this one.
Yeah, nice.
And I love it. I can't display it how I want to. How I would want it. I put it with the Black Surfer. Put it with like Thanos and have them all the cosmic guys together. I can't. So I just have to put him in my little cabinet at the moment. But he's going to have to stay there until I can display him in his glory, which he deserves.
Yeah.
But rather that than miss and then try and find this in a year, 2 years. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, man. Peace. Thanks. Like, subscribe. Please share if you can. And thanks for all your support.
Peace out.